It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners met Tuesday in executive session for a second round of interviews with the 3 finalists for the county administrator's job. No decision reached on Tuesday, as several commissioners stated yesterday they would like some more time before making a final decision. A call meeting may be set up for this coming Monday morning in order to arrive at that decision. The 3 finalists are Paul Drawdy of Wayne County, Joseph Kaysen from Brunswick-Glenn County, and Freddie Howe from Midway, Georgia. Once again, all 3 men in Wayne County on Tuesday at the County Commissioners meeting room for a second round of interviews. Once again, the decision could come as early as this coming Monday. WIFO-FM will continue to follow the story as it develops. Also, no decision Tuesday reached at the work session on the topic of rapid response position with the county. EMS Director Richard Johnson on hand. A lot of the paramedics and EMTs in the audience and supported Johnson in the rapid response position. But during the meeting, it was pointed out that the rapid response was written is a false job description. The consensus is that the county has a problem. It's not enough ambulances, not enough EMTs, not enough paramedics, but those in the profession stated Tuesday that paramedics and EMTs are a dying profession because bottom line, they're simply overworked and underpaid. Currently, Wayne County advertising for 3 job openings, but simply can't fill the positions. Ironically, it was pointed out that the full commission board voted to add some help with the ambulance service and put money in the budget. But for some reason, the director says that money was never put in the county budget, which was perplexing to all in attendance. A lot of good information was presented, and we'll hear more on this topic from the meeting tomorrow on the local news. But here towards the end of the meeting, Chairman Kevin McCreary had these comments that the commissioners simply want to help and solve the issue.
I would be on the administrator asking why it was not approved, why this was not put in my budget, because the commissioners expect it. We expect 2.5 trucks. So to me, that would be something I would ask over and over. These, I don't know how many of these are paramedics, how many are EMTs, whatever. I'm not going to take a roll call, but we've got to give them some relief, and that was the whole reason for putting another truck on, because we had an issue. And to me, that's why we're looking at rapid response, to see if it's alleviating any of this or if it's not. If it's not alleviating any of it, we may either need to take rapid response off, we may need to hire someone to do rapid response, whatever it may be, but we can't fix a problem we don't know about. But we know about there's a problem, so we intend to fix it, and we're trying to get, that's why this work session we're fixing to be over, because we have somebody else coming in, we got a call meeting. But that's why we're here, is to try to figure out what we can do to fix this problem, so when somebody picks up the phone and calls, somebody's coming. That's all of this. If we have a rapid response and they're not able to come because they're doing some other duty, we may need to
So you'd rather
change.
You'd rather him just be the assistant chief than have anybody that could possibly go?
I don't know. That'll be the decision of the whole commission. I'm only one. But
Well,
I don't want to have it to where we have somebody with that title and they're not going.
Well, the job description title is what the problem is. That's a function that the deputy chief does when he's available. We didn't hire somebody just to do rapid response.
That's what we have discussed.
Yes.
There may be a problem.
I think that's where the confusion is. I
It
really
may need to
do.
be taken. But we know there's a problem. I thank all of y'all for coming. I know y'all didn't all get to speak. If y'all need to talk to us, we're more than willing. It's not a single person that's gonna fix this problem, it's gonna be a team. Y'all are the ones that work on it. We need help. We wanna help you figure out what the problem is, and I think the whole commission is on board with that. We need to figure out what's gonna be best, whether it's y'all are working too many hours, whether you don't have enough coverage, whether we need a BLS truck, whatever. Feel free to call me or any of us, whoever is your commissioner, talk to them, let them know what your concerns are and what we can do to help. If we can do it, we will do it.
And once again, those comments at yesterday's meeting, work session, again, we'll have more from the meeting tomorrow. State recommendation is that the county have one ambulance for every 10,000 people, which Wayne County roughly has 30,000 people, which would equal 3 ambulances. Wayne County currently runs 2. County has a pending lawsuit against them at this time regarding a call that went unanswered, and the EMT director says the goal was to avoid another lawsuit. Johnson stated that the people working here in Wayne County are some of the best, and they don't do it for the money. They simply do it because they love what they do. Once again, we'll hear more from the work session on tomorrow's newscast. Again, a lot of information was given to the commissioners. A lot more was said. Again, the information gathered by the board members. Once again, simply no decision made at Tuesday's work session. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Jesup police still investigating the incident which occurred Monday afternoon at the Food Line parking lot as several shots were fired. Officers received the first call of shots being fired around 4:30 Monday afternoon. Several suspects were arrested, but no names or any details have been released at this time by the Jesup Police Department. WIFO-FM continues to seek the information. Good news is that no one was shot or injured. Several vehicles were damaged with bullet holes in their vehicles as several shots were fired in the parking lot that afternoon. What's been described as a gang-related shooting. Reports are that it began at Briarwood and moved to the parking lot of Food Line. Once again, Jesup PD has not released any information up to this point. Hopefully a press release sometime today. Chamber of Commerce getting ready for their annual post-legislative luncheon. It takes place tomorrow, April 20th at Coastal Pines Technical College. Tickets are still available today at the Chamber. They're $25 for members and $35 for non-members. The event gets underway at 11 a.m. with a buffet lunch. Program begins around 11:45 a.m. On hand will be State Senator Blake Tillery, along with State Representative Stephen Meeks and State Representative Buddy DeLoach. They'll recap the legislative session from Atlanta. Again, if you need tickets or more information today, call the Chamber at 427-2028. Once again, the legislative luncheon gets underway tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Every year, the state takes time to remember victims of violent crimes in what is called National Crimes Victims Week. Local District Attorney Keith Higgins and the Brunswick Judicial Circuit has announced a crime victims memorial ceremony will be held on Wednesday, a week from today, April 26th at 5:30 p.m. at the Wayne County Courthouse. National Crime Victims Week is Monday, April 24th through Friday, April 28th. Here in Wayne County, a memorial wall will be on display inside the courthouse. If you're not able to attend Wednesday's ceremony, you're invited to stop by and look at the memorial wall, remembering Wayne County victims of violent crimes. Once again, that ceremony is set for a week from today, Wednesday, April 26th at 5:30 p.m. at the Wayne County Courthouse. This Saturday, the Wayne County Board of Tourism's inaugural Porch Fest takes place from 2 to 5 p.m. on the porches and churches in the neighborhoods of the Old Town Jesup, bordered by Brunswick Bay, Wayne, and Plum Streets. Visitors can park at Cracker Williams Park or the lot between First Baptist and Fairhaven. Again, visitors are encouraged to ride golf carts, buggies, bicycles, or walk between the host sites. Traffic in the area is asked to use caution and avoid these streets when possible. Map of the event will be available at the information tent, which will be located at the corner of Brunswick and Plum Streets. Again, Arch Porch Fest, the Wayne County Arts Council will host the Magnolia Mile at Union Station Brewing beginning at 7 p.m. This event is free to the public. Union Station is located at 106 Southwest Broad Street. Once again, it will be a great day Saturday in Jesup with the inaugural Porch Fest from 2 to 5 p.m. and Magnolia Mile performing at Union Station Brewing at 7 p.m. Reminder, this is Junior Senior Prom weekend for Wayne County. This year's theme is Golden Jubilee. Wish all the students a fun and safe weekend. Law enforcement says they'll be out and alert. Again, they encourage all students to have a good time, but be smart and safe and make an enjoyable weekend. And Junior Senior Prom at Wayne County High School this weekend. Again, the theme, Golden Jubilee. And that's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.